one of my favorite stories. Sorry, you got to tell it again.
It's okay.
The Ouija board.
Oh my God.
Yeah, tell the people about the board.
Okay, so I was in college, and the girls bring out a Ouija board, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I've never seen that. It doesn't exist in the Latino culture to play with Ouija boards. Okay, so anyway, they bring out this Ouija board. It starts moving. They asked me to put my hands on it because they knew that I had some type of witchy thing going on. Now, mind you, I'm only 19, and at that point I didn't even know I had a witchy thing going on. But I had kind of like a witchy vibe, I guess. And they asked me to help with the little triangle thingy. So the thing is moving. There's a name coming out, and I didn't know this back then, but one way for me to tell that spirit is close is my arms and my hands start going numb. That's an indication. And so, we do it. It comes out that there's the name of the spirit named Elizabeth, and she lived in 18 something whatever. I can't remember her last name right now. She died young. She wasn't very old. She was older than 15, but no more than 24. And all right, so everybody breaks up, go to bed. Now I can't sleep. Now I'm seeing shit. Now, I knew that I could see, that I had vision, physical vision. But you don't think about it that much because I grew up in the culture of espiritismo and santeria. So it was like normal, right? So it wasn't like a big deal. And I'm starting to feel and see something in our suite of rooms. So I call my grandmother, and the poor thing comes with her sister like at 10:30 at night to White Plains to come and cleanse the dorm room, right? They took the Ouija board with them, by the way. Yeah, they did. And of course, after a stern tongue lashing, they were like, don't do this again, whatever. So one day I'm driving up to White Plains with my roommate, Heather, and I start getting that numb feeling in my right arm. And we were on this road going into town, and something told me, stop the car. So I said to her, stop the car. And she's like, what? And I'm like, you need to stop the car. So she stops the car. And unbeknownst to me at that time, it was my spirit guides telling me what to do. Get out the car. So I get out the car, and I start walking back from where we came, like a little bit, maybe 30 feet, 40 feet from where she stopped the car. And I started looking around, and the feeling's getting stronger, like my arm, my hand is getting number and number. And I take a step onto the grass part of where I'm looking. And as I look closer, I see it's a fucking graveyard. Now, it was so old and abandoned. First of all, there wasn't even a church there. So that had to be like a personal graveyard, like back in the day when they had graveyards on your like homestead, because there wasn't even a church around there. And so I'm walking, and they go to the back. So I go, and when I say they, it's my spirit guides. They're like, go to the back, move forward. So I move all the way to the back. I don't know, maybe, 50, 80 feet, I don't know. And I go, and they led me directly to a gravestone that says this woman's name and the date that she was living. Elizabeth, whatever, I can't remember the last name, 18 something. And I was like, oh my God. So at this point, Heather's not leaving me alone, right? She's like, what are you doing? So she follows me, and she goes, oh my God. So they led me to the tombstone.
Oh man, it was the same exact name.
Same exact time frame, and age, the age range, whatever it was. I can't remember, Mike. That was like 30, 40 something years ago. But I do remember that my spirit guides were very on point and directed me very clearly.
Were you scared?